Бедный мужик.
You old war horse. Never thought I'd see you around here again. Is that gray in your beard?
This is a control visit. I was worried you might steer the station into an iceberg. Good to see you, Barney. Did you tell Duva I was on my way?
He wasn't exactly happy. I hope you packed some velvet gloves.
Didn't have much time for packing.
Sounds like an interesting story. Who's your friend?
Oh, right. May I introduce Princess Leia?
Huh? What are you talking about? My name is Faye.
Lovely. You chose an interesting time for your visit. Duva and I scheduled a presentation for business investors today and tomorrow.
What about the National Research Funds?
You haven't heard yet? I thought Duva had told you at least that much. The research funds were cancelled.
What?
Bent, that's a disaster.
Indeed, it would mean the end of my work. It has all been for nothing.
Not necessarily. I have a couple of investors on the hook. Just yesterday, a real star accepted.
We must talk to them.
First, you must get through the health check. And afterwards, wrapping this thing up will be a piece of cake. This will be an exciting day. Trust me.
Ooh. Piece of cake.
There, Bent. That's it. I'm done.
Fine. Is everything all right, Doc?
You could say so. For someone with your medical record, everything is fine. Retirement agrees with you.
Мой покой был просто кошмарным.
My retirement was a nightmare.
Was a nightmare? Don't tell me you're working again. If so, I have to advise strongly against it.
Let's just say that my life makes sense again, and I owe that to Faye here.
Ah, I see. And here I thought you were trying to save the world again.
Вот, давайте продолжим наш разговор позже.
Let's talk later, or we will be late for the presentation.
Right. It's your turn now, Miss Faye. Do you have any illnesses I should know about?
That's none of your business.
Oh, it's very much my business. The decision on whether or not you will be allowed on the rig is based on my expert opinion.
Well, I'll stay here then. I didn't travel 500 years to have myself cut open.
Excuse me, I don't think I understand.
Faye, you can trust the doc. He knows what he's doing.
All right. But no hot coals. And no saws. You hear me?
Promise. Bent, if you would wait outside, please. This might take a while, I'm afraid.
Yes, Bent, just go. I'll catch up with you. I can handle this charlatan by myself.
Картинки.
Duva painted the upper one a long time ago, but not the lower one. Vicious stuff.
Да ты что?
I'm stealing blood from a doctor. Shouldn't it be the other way around? One sample is enough.
Мне одно интересует, зачем ему кровь? Давай подсмотрим. Тик-тик-тик. А вот так он прям не видит их, да?
Faye stares at the doc like he is going to kill her, but he just wants to test her knee reflex. Totally dry, just like bureaucracy itself. Doctors and their paperwork. A stamp pad can become as important as a scalpel. The doc already completed it. Only the seal is missing. Hopeless. The stamp pad is completely dry. My skin is more moist than this thing. Yikes. No. A drastic measure, but time is short. Morbid, but it worked.
Ну, я также. Немного криво, но
The mattress
получается.
sags. The bed squeaks.
Во всем.
You are miles away from daylight. I can't stand seeing the bed anymore, even after 2 years have passed.
Ладно, что у нас здесь?
Ah, yes, there it is. Vince Fenson, born severe depression, burnout syndrome, etc., etc. We advise against continuation of employment. Was it really only just 2 years ago?
Видимо, бесполезно.
Everything peachy, Bent?
What the
Where's your
fuck?
companion?
Что за тут достать
Too
соседа
bad. The
начался?
presentation is almost over. Do you have the health certificate?
А без пробы. Вот Барни.
Here, Barney, that should be all. May I enter now?
Okay. Name's on it. Stamp as well. All right. Time for your big comeback.
Ha! Oof.
Nervous?
Should I be?
Well, it's been 2 years since you last saw your son.
Oh, nonsense. I'm not nervous.
Немного.
Could you go ahead, please? This little do-gooder needs to visit the restroom first. What? I just need to pee. I'm not nervous.
Sure, Ben. Sure.
Опять это сраное слово. Да что за бред?
Dr. Svensson, I'm trying to be polite here. What you just told us is ripe with trivial generalizations and esoteric hocus-pocus. We know that our oil reserves will be used up one day. We are aware that we will need to find a way to fill the hole this will rip into the energy supply. We also know that some nuts will be worried about the climate whenever you try offering them workable solutions. What we don't know is why on earth we came here. What miraculous technology are you talking about when you claim to be able to solve all this planet's problems in one stroke?
Thank you for the cue, Mr. Indez. I am talking about a technology that doesn't produce emissions. One that can be replicated easily and that can be grown in every household. It is effective enough to...
Did I understand you correctly? Your miracle plant will grow in every consumer's garden?
Yes. The magic word is reproduction. A small installation that will fit on every balcony will provide enough energy for the household. It is an autonomous and ecological energy. The process is called nitrogenase.
He means hydrogenase.
The process is called hydrogenase, which means that cyanobacteria will convert light, air, and water into high-energy oxygen. The degree of efficiency of the energy output yields values around 0.08%.
What? That's wrong. It's 0.8%.
Do you want to give the lecture, Father?
Maybe we can cut this embarrassing family drama short. The question I ask myself is, what kind of business model do you have in mind? If people grow algae on their balcony like chives, what do we sell them? No one here wants to give away energy for free, right?
Yes. No. The consumer needs the technology to... to grow the algae and dissipate the hydrogen. Fuel cells for conversion must be bought and maintained. But, well, that's all there is to say on the business aspect of our presentation. I suggest we take a short break. Afterwards, we can jump right in with the calculations.
I would like to see this bacteria in action.
Or that. After the break, we will present the blue-green algae, and then we will talk about the calculations. We will reconvene at 2 o'clock sharp. Thank you.
That was something. And where has Duva disappeared to? The least he could say was hi.
Please don't hold it against him. It's all the excitement about the presentation. And then his father appears out of the blue. He is a bit overwhelmed.
He shouldn't blame himself. He did well. I am more worried about this Indez.
Emilio Indez is a businessman. He needs to ask these kinds of questions.
No, my gut tells me that he's planning something. And I won't leave this room before I've found out exactly what it is. 1 liter should be enough.
Там точно ли? Да, возможно.
Barney, can I ask you something?
Sure, shoot.
А что этот Индес вообще здесь делает?
What is Indez doing here?
He was at the climate conference in Oslo. I guess that's where he heard about our research. In any case, he called me right after the conference to make an appointment.
This man is one of the biggest polluters on the planet.
I know, but if he's our only investor in the end...
Then we will be selling our souls to the devil.
Bent, I know you don't like to hear this, but I can't stress it enough. Sometimes you have to compromise if you want to do good.
Что это за парочка устала?
Who are those two at the table over there?
Mr. and Mrs. Wagner, from Wagner and Wagner, in Vancouver.
They came all the way from Canada?
Not quite. They were on vacation at a fjord when they heard about the presentation.
Well, I hope they don't see this as a day trip. The last thing we need is tourists.
What we need are people with money, and those two have money to burn. So, please, be nice to them.
Ладно. Что за человек в его одежде? Араб?
Who is the man in the white
Араб?
outfit?
That's Saeed Janzir. He is the chief accountant of one of the biggest oil tycoons in the Middle East.
Just an accountant? How much say can an accountant
Ты знаешь, сколько
possibly have?
бухгалтеры в Эмиратах
Himself at
зарабатывают?
first, but he had to cancel on short
Молчи.
notice. Bent, times are tough. Beggars can't be choosers.
Just great.
Больше, чем все президенты вместе взятые, ёптать. Что это за человек в желтой куртке с галстуком?
Who is the man in the yellow vest and tie?
His name is Mike Zemft. He's doing an internship with us.
Oh? Is he any good?
Hard to tell. He just walks around most of the time, taking notes. If I didn't know better, I'd say he's doing research for a novel.
Sure. Who would want to write a story about guys like us?
Good point. But you know as well as I that crazy people can be found everywhere.
Тогда я
I better
пойду.
get on with things.
Good luck.
Окей.
A violet jacket. Charming.
Закуска? What?
I prefer the direct path and choose the screw cap.
Так.
A bit dry, but tasty.
Ну, поговорим тогда.
Like the presentation so far?
Oh yes, it's very nice. I particularly liked the helicopter ride.
I was talking about the cyanobacteria. Does the technology convince you?
There is supposed to be a live presentation after the break. If that is as good as the trip here, your chances are good.
Do you expect a show?
Yes. If you can impress us, you will get our money.
У нас много денег. Ладно, молчу.
What do you think about the presentation, Mr. Indes? Do you think this blue-green algae is a good investment?
This cabbage? No way. But I could have told you that before.
If you already knew that, why are you here?
I came here to dispose of a nuisance. A nuisance as small as an ant, but as persistent as a thorn in my side, and as presumptuous as a fat Norwegian who sticks his nose into things that are none of his business.
Go on, don't mind me.
What nuisance are you talking about?
I will tell you in private.
The days when you beat children so they would be quiet are long gone. Do you like pistachios? There you are. Good. Now they are silent. It needs a lot of power, but is otherwise environmentally friendly. I wouldn't accept anything else. There must be an easier way. What are those two plotting? Good evening.
Can't you see we are having a conversation here?
I can. That's why I thought I'd join you.
You are not welcome here.
Looks like we have the same problem.
Spare me your comments and get lost! What have I just told you?
That you can't stand people and would have preferred life as a llama?
Bugger off!
I can't do that. They won't make a sound as long as I'm standing. I can't understand a thing. The window is closed.
Mr. Indes, please don't turn around. We are being watched.
These Norwegians. Impossible.
Darn, they stopped talking. The window is open. The window is open. I don't have to catch them, I have to hush them.
Я уже их успокоил.
Some things... I wouldn't know how. I am a scientist, not some kind... Some things just don't belong together. I only see one way to reach it.
Do you want to climb on that chair?
Yes, why do you ask?
Well, I thought you were a gentleman, a man with distinction, someone I and my husband would have liked to support financially.
Even a gentleman has to climb on chairs from time to time.
Please, let's not argue. I said my mind. You do what you want with that.
Unless I want to scare off our investors, I'd better find another solution.
Ну, что мы сделали?
I'd have to climb on a chair, but since our investors don't like that, I'd better think of something else.
Нормально. Вот вечно так.
Nudging the stop won't help to unscrew it.
А что если соединить?
Ha! That fits perfectly. The Philosopher's Stone, a bottle opener on a pointer.
Mr. Indes, please don't turn...
These no.
Darn, they stopped. Mr. Indes, would you come in for a moment, please? He doesn't want to hear me.
Ну это окно открывает, окей.
Are you worried the algae could destroy the energy market?
If a flower power energy everyone could grow on his balcony really existed, then yes, I would be worried. But this cabbage couldn't supply enough energy for a toaster. I'm just worried that these idiots in Oslo might see it differently.
And what do you plan to do about it?
What every good businessman would do. I'm going to buy it. I will put one specimen on my shelf, and I'll dump the rest into the ocean. That's where algae belong, after all. Bon voyage, Dr. Svensson. Arrivederci, Echo Power. And the best thing is, as long as no one else is interested in it, I will get it at a bargain price.
The pig.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the break is over. If you would be so kind to return to your seats. We will commence live presentation of our technology now. As you can see, our assistants provided some algae specimen. Dr. Svensson, if you would.
Of course. He means me.
Let me do it. I worked on that technology for 30 years. I know how to get the maximum possible result.
Well then, proceed.
А я-то не знаю, ну.
The generator transforms the H2 the algae produces into electricity. The lamp on the generator only glows lightly. There's something heavy on the hose. No wonder the generator isn't working properly. This thing was put here on purpose. The generator gets enough H2 now. The algae needs light, fresh water, and air for successful hydrogenase.
Значит, надо еще подвинуть, нет?
It has enough light now. I can see from here that that won't get me very far. Let's freshen up the algae a bit. Well, the algae has light and fresh water, and the gas can freely flow into the generator.
And the light bulb glows. Bravo. Can you really not see the genius in this performance?
The only thing I see is slime in a fish tank.
Dr. Svensson, since no one else seems interested in it, I would like to buy the slime.
Stop, just a second. I forgot something. The presentation isn't over yet.
Well, I can hardly wait.
There must be an easier way. That'd be a wasted guessing. No. Some things just don't.
Это не то,
I
что
can see
мне как
from
бы...
here, my life might have become a silly science fiction story, but that still wouldn't work. I am a scientist. No, there... The generator transforms...
Да, это я понял, спасибо.
Okay then, I'll put the battery in the net. If this works, I will believe every word Faye said. Oh dear.
What have you done?
Разрушили гребаную
Was that the
лампочку.
nitrogenase you were talking about?
Who would have thought that 0.8% can be that explosive? Dr. Svensson, why did you give an endless monologue on wind energy instead of showing us this right from the start?
I don't know. Ask my father. He is the uncrowned expert around here.
And, who of you will receive our money?
Кто получит наши деньги? Я, конечно. Я разобрался, даже не знаю.
This stupid doctor. I don't want to get some rest, and I'm not sick either.
Come, please.
Hello?
You have to leave. Attack! Everyone will die.
Delvin, what are you talking about? What attack? Crap! Something's wrong with the antenna. I thought Augie wanted to install it on the helicopter. Oh no, I hope he didn't break it. I'd better go check on it. What a pretty material. I wonder what it's made of. Oh, someone wrote me a message. Welcome to the research station Atlas 11, home of the internationally recognized Svensson-Henrik cyanobacteria. Meals, as well as coffee and cake, are served around the clock in our wonderful cafeteria on the first floor. If you want to make a continental call, please contact our radio operator on the roof. If you need anything else, please contact me, Barney Flint. Second floor, sternmost door, just knock. On behalf of the team, Duve Svensson and Lissa Henriks, I wish you a pleasant stay and many informative hours. Sincerely, Barney Flint, Managing Director. How nice.
Окей. Окей. Я понял, что ничего не понял. What the fuck? Давай-ка сначала здесь все осмотрим.
Unbelievable. Instead of enjoying the sun, they put the desk in the darkest corner. Oh well. At least they already get used to life in a bunker this way. Wow, there's room for 5 Fays.
И это все.
Nail polish, mascara, a lipstick? Why do people need a paint box for their face? Ah, this file looks useful. A transparent shower cubicle. We have more privacy in our bunker.
Окей. What the f... А, 23 че.
Due to renovations, 23 is closed down until further notice. No problem. I still have 24.
Ну, может, там что-то интересное
I
есть.
don't under...
Ничего полезного.
What's this?
Never seen a microwave oven?
Microwave oven? That thing is sending out waves?
Yep.
Can you use it to radio?
But I wouldn't put an antenna in there if I were you. The place might explode, and that wouldn't be savory.
Yes, you're right. Our cooks at home wear gloves and masks, so no bacteria can get into the nutrition units during the production process.
What do you want?
А что тут можно есть-то
What are
вообще?
you making? What?
Nothing. We have apple pie and rockfisk.
Мне, пожалуйста, ракфиск.
I'd like to have this rockfisk.
Good choice. It's fresh. There you go.
Я
I'd
обычно
like to
все...
have some apple pie.
Just a second. Bon appetit. If it's too cold, I'll heat it in the microwave oven.
Thanks.
Штрудель холодный.
The pie is cold.
No problem. Hand it over. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta-ta.
Та-да-дан, та-да-дан.
Here.
Штрудель все еще холодный,
The
мать.
pie is still cold.
Give.
Сюда его. Дай сюда просторного. Окей.
Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Та-та-та-та. Та-та-та-та-та-та. Та-та-та-та.
Ta-ta.
Та-та. И все еще холодный.
The pie is still cold.
No problem. Hand it over.
Бедный штрудель.
Ta-ta-ta-ta.
Та-та-та-та-та-та. Та-та-та-та. Ну. О.
Here.
Да-да. О. Ты меня огорчаешь.
The pie is still cold.
Give. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
То есть у него две песни. Понятно.
Ta-ta-ta.
Актеру не заплатили. Та-та.
Bye. Underdone mud. How can people like this stuff?
Это штрудель, а не каша, мать твою. Тупорылый. Ну, пойдем сюда. Ой, там муха.
Locked. But I don't want to get back in there anyway.
Чё, простату проверили? А, можно залезть, кстати, через свою. Окей, сейчас. Чайка. И что мне это дает?
He's having a smoke on the bridge.
Ты могла бы как бы в другую запустить, нет? О. Ладно. Брись. Свитар.
Excuse me, you may not enter.
Why not?
The presentation is for investors and oil rig staff only. Why don't you grab a bite to eat at the cafeteria? I will tell Dr. Svensson where to find you.
I'd rather look around a bit. Thanks.
As you like.
It's locked.
Hey, Lou. Hang on in there, okay? Oh, hey ho. What can I do for you?
Ты радист?
Are you a radio operator?
Yep. Wait. You came here with Ben Svensson, didn't you?
Yes. Why?
Are you related or something? Is he your uncle?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just, you know.
Мне нужно идти.
I have to go.
See you later.
Ну знаешь, типа подкатывай, да, там.
No, no. This cable might come in handy.
Это может оказаться полезным. Почему-то, когда я так сказал в банке, это может оказаться полезным. Ладно. А может это работает, я не знаю. Надо прийти в магазин, сказать, это полезно. Взять и уйти. Ничего, она все ворует, а мне нельзя.
Augie. Just a second. Delvin, this is Faye. Can you hear me? Delvin, what was that about an attack?
Attack?
Augie, what have you done with the antenna?
I put it up, just like you told me to.
Then why doesn't it work anymore?
Maybe it's too weak, or maybe someone is interfering with us. But it's really not my fault, honestly.
Ого, ты сам собрал темпоральную антенну.
Oh dear.
Даже я не смог.
Did you put up the time radio antenna all by yourself?
Yeah, no biggie. I've wanted to see this baby in action for a while now. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. It went real fast until the cubes.
Whoa.
Really, man? Who came up with that crap?
Too true. The cubes are horrible. Thank you for helping.
Yeah, no problem.
Ты видел Бента?
Have you seen Bent?
I thought he was at the presentation. With you?
One of your medicine men kept me, and now they won't let me in. I hope everything is going well.
Oh, I'm sure Doc Svensson has everything well in hand. They're probably partying right now and throwing confetti on him.
Yes. Probably.
Что ты такое делаешь?
What are you doing?
I'm reading Gamma Ray vs. Nuke Boy, The Grand Showdown. Do you want to take a peek?
It only has pictures.
But that's the trick, you see. Text and pictures in perfect symbiosis. It's a total blast. It's called a comic.
Oh, we have comics at home too. We use them to teach the children how to survive in case a nuclear reactor explodes.
They develop superpowers and beat up the dead guys?
Not quite.
A pity.
Что может помешать сигналу?
What could interfere with the signal?
Other signals? Some waves?
But what kind of waves?
Other radio waves, maybe? Space waves? Brain waves?
Bran what?
Telepathy? You don't have that in the future? No? How would I know what kind of waves could be the problem?
Да, я же радист. Так, что там про волны помех?
What was that about interfering waves?
Look for devices that send out waves and, turn them off.
Как мне увеличить мощность изучения?
How can I amplify the transmission power?
That's easy. You look for a big antenna and tap it. I even have a cable. Do you want it?
Oh, yes. Please.
Don't expect too much. It's very short and a little loose sometimes, and, I'll just leave it here, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yep.
Even if I soldered the cables, they wouldn't reach all the way to the radio station. Not sure. A 15-foot-long antenna cable. Finally, a piece of a...
Ну так соедини их.
Certainly not. Certainly not. The cable is much too short.
Что если соединить вот так? Главное, чтобы никто не взялся за перила, но это не важно.
steady, but the reception is still weak. It's steady. Hello? Still no reception.
Yes?
Ты сейчас что-то передаешь?
Are you transmitting right now?
Why do you ask?
Could you stop doing that for a moment? You are interfering with my signal.
You and Bent, you are colleagues, right?
No.
Oh, you're not? I just thought, well, because you're traveling together.
Would you please answer my question?
Sure. What was it again?
Прерви, пожалуйста, передачу.
How did you two meet?
Please stop transmitting. You are interfering with my signal.
Hey, it was just a harmless question.
I have to contact a friend, but your signal interferes with mine. So would you please stop transmitting?
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm talking to Lou from the other oil rig. We have some important things to discuss.
For how much longer?
Until noon break.
А когда обед?
When will the noon break begin?
It just has. But Lou and I lost track of time, and we still have so much to talk about. I can't just up and leave. Svensson and you aren't colleagues, and you aren't related.
Почему ты не идешь обедать?
Why don't you take your break?
Oh, the cafeteria is quite a ways, and I'm too lazy to go there. But no biggie. That way I have more time for my chat with Lou.
Почему ты вечно задаешь все эти вопросы про Бента?
Why are you asking all these questions about me and Bent?
Why? I'm just curious. That ain't a crime now, is it? Not much else going on this rig anyway.
Я принесу тебе яблочный штрудель.
I brought you some apple pie.
Oh, thanks. But I'm allergic to apples.
Okay.
Я пакет с едой принесу.
I brought you something to eat.
Oh, really?
Rackfisk. Enjoy.
Whoa, my favorite. Hey Lou,
Потому что
gotta go.
единственное.
Lunch is here. You can tell me later. I'm starving here. Later. Yum. Fantastic.
He seems to have forgotten about me. Well, even better.
Тогда штрудель надо кому-то еще будет отдать, окей?
Hello? Still no reception.
Окей.
He's having a smoke.
I thought I sent you to your cabin. You were supposed to get some rest.
I know. But why?
Why? You threw up blood during the physical examination. That's why. You are ill, and you need rest immediately.
Я не больна.
I'm not sick. I'm healthy as a horse.
You are not. You threw up blood, and that's never a good sign. Something is wrong with your internal organs. Before my suspicion is validated, I prescribe bed rest.
Or we can assume that I'm perfectly fine.
Я что, больной выгляжу?
Do I look ill?
No, but you are. Do you really want to break down rather than listen to me now?
Break down?
Without treatment, you might even die.
What? When?
I don't know, yet you still appear to be fit. But like I said, appearances can be deceiving.
Then I must hold out for a little bit longer.
Если бы я на самом деле была больна, что бы вы могли сделать?
If I really were ill, what could you do about it?
Here? Nothing. You'd have to go to a hospital for a thorough examination.
But I don't have time for that.
You won't have time for anything anymore if you don't take care of it soon.
Do you know who you just sounded like?
No. Who?
You must take care of it immediately, or you won't have a future anymore. You sounded just like me.
Then do yourself a favor and listen to yourself this once.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Then there's nothing more I can do for you.
Мне нужно сделать кое-что важное. Можно пройти?
I have to take care of some very important business. May I?
I'm sorry, but that would be irresponsible of me. You are ill. You need rest.
But it's my business where I'm going.
Not as long as I'm your attending doctor.
Что находится с другой стороны моста?
What's on the other side of the bridge?
The rest of the oil rig, the workers area, and the research station. Places where sick people have no business going.
Ладно.
Well, I'll leave then.
I'm just worried about your health.
хочешь штрудель?
My things are none of his...
Что мне делать? Что мне, мать твою, делать? Прилечь.
Wow, there's room for 5.
О, мне насрать.
I hope it won't fall closed while I'm out here. No, no.
Что же делать-то, а? Твою мать. Штрудель не хочешь?
I'd rather not.
Штрудель не хочешь?
I don't think so. Augie, install the antenna on the helicopter. Thanks, Augie.
My pleasure.
Hello,
Oh, hey, what can I do for you, Faye?
See you later.
Yep.
Что я не сделал, мать-то?
Hello? Still no response.
Yes?
I have to go. And now it's part of my time radio antenna. I must synchronize the radio transmitter with the antenna on Augie's helicopter first.
О,
Nah.
I'm really sorry, but...
It's locked. I don't know. It's about 15 feet between the antenna and the ramp.
Может, я не знаю, бред, но давайте попробуем.
I don't think so. No idea how. What kind of waves are those?
Microwaves? I don't know. But things will get ugly if you try to do anything but cook with it.
The file fits into the pie perfectly.
What do you want?
Я не знаю, мне почему-то пришло в голову.
The pie is
Как
still
знаете,
cold.
это потом пиво тоже. Сол.
Maybe you should stop singing.
What do you know about music?
It's not sending anymore.
Ну, теперь-то я могу, нет? Да, блин. Все, у меня больше ничего нет. Давай. Ты будешь работать, скотина.
Attention, attention, radio operator Faye speaking. Delvin, can you hear me? Please, don't desert me now. Please. Please, please.
Hello, Faye.
Sadi?
Hello, Faye.
There. I am glad our presentation could convince you. I have to admit that the results surprised me a little as well.
Then it was a wonderful surprise for all of us. I can assure you, Doctor, that you were utterly convincing.
Please, dear, we must not hasten our decision, not until we've tested the bacteria ourselves. I therefore propose that the doctor will provide us with a sample of his wonderful algae as soon as possible. And if everything is above board, as I'm sure it will be, independent scientists will have no problem reconstructing the result we saw here earlier. And when they do, we will support you. Or is there a problem?
Let me through. I must talk to Ben Svensson.
It seems the number of your fans increases by the minute, my dear doctor.
I have to talk to him. Please.
Excuse me.
Опять баба, да шо ж мешается все.
In here, quickly.
Calm down.
Tell me, how did it go?
What?
Ну,
The algae. Are the investors convinced?
Ha! They are thrilled.
Phew. Good.
Yes, one problem less. But now to you.
Как прошел осмотр у врача?
How was your physical examination?
Tedious.
But everything's all right.
Don't worry about me, I'm fine.
That's good to know.
Ты так запыхалась, что случилось?
You are completely out of breath. What happened?
I got a call from Delvin.
And?
The connection was terrible, but I think he wanted to warn us. Someone plans to attack the oil rig.
Are you sure?
Not completely, but it sounded like that.
Did he tell you anything else?
No. That was all.
А еще какие новости узнали?
Did you get any other messages?
Why? From whom?
From Salvador?
Oh, no, I didn't. I only heard from Delvin, and as I said, it was a short message.
А вы от меня ничего не скрываете?
You aren't keeping any secrets from me, are you?
No. Why?
Oh. Never mind. Must be being close to this Indez guy. I'm seeing conspiracies everywhere.
Well, you can never know.
Right.
Боюсь, у нас появилась совсем другая проблема.
We have another problem, though, I'm afraid. Someone tried to sabotage the presentation.
What? Why would somebody do that?
I have no idea, but they did everything to prevent the generator from working properly during the presentation. The algae was much weaker than usual.
And yet the investors were convinced?
Yes. It wasn't that much of a problem. I just had someone fetch a better specimen. I think you should try and find out more about this attack while I investigate the algae incident.
Okay. Sounds sensible.
You are really not keeping something from me?
Nah. You?
No.
Well then, see you later.
Оба
Then
скрывают.
go. Sadi, come in, please. Ben says the investors are convinced. You must have been wrong.